Hey guys, hope you all are doing great. It's a beautiful Sunday. The weather's like perfect out. I'm just kind of out hanging out on my deck, enjoying the weather and a little shade right now. But I've got some thoughts that I wanted to share that I've been thinking about and processing a little bit more on today. So, what is health, and what is true detox? Because um, we hear health and detox, and a lot of you guys know me, and I'm very much into herbs and eating raw foods and cleansing and all that. But the Lord's been sharing some new things with me, and so anyway, I thought I'd share some thoughts that will hopefully encourage you guys and help us all to pursue the fullness of health for what the Lord has. So, true health, man. I mean, it's kind of hard to even know where to start with that, but actually, I think where to start would be that true health always starts spiritually, and having the right spiritual foundation, and those trickle into our mental and emotional levels, and then those affect the physical. So, and I was even telling somebody the other day, and some thoughts that I hate to even focus so much on the physical because it's definitely not the most important thing. We're body, soul, and spirit, but obviously it's an important thing, and it's an area that I know is under attack and that people aren't recognizing, and everything is together. The Jewish people, they always looked at everything as a whole, everything as a unit, a whole system. The Chinese are kind of like that too. They understand everything is interconnected. Kind of in our Western world and the Greek philosophy, we started to separate different areas of our lives. We have our work life, we have our home life, our spiritual life, our physical body, and we can do different things in different areas. It's like, no, it all affects everything, and every thought and emotion you have, it actually affects everybody in the whole world, this whole universe. So everything matters. So it's like, how do we, and talking on detox, I'm always helping people understand how to detox physically, but we need to understand how to detox our mind, our thoughts, our emotional patterns, and making sure to detox spiritually. So on all levels. So as we're on this health journey, I just encourage you guys, and the Lord's been highlighting it to me, to search my heart and ask Him, are there things that are toxic in my life? Do I have toxic thought patterns? Do I have toxic emotional connections or ties to things? Do I have toxic beliefs or lies that I'm believing of the enemy? And so, these can stem from a long time ago, from when our parents were telling us things and speaking things into our life that weren't true and are actually from the enemy, and we believe them, and they're so deep down. So, it's important for us to always take time and search ourselves and purify ourselves and ask the Lord to reveal things to us so that we can, remove these toxic thought patterns, toxic emotions. So many people are very negative, and we need to have a positive mental attitude, and so figuring out what is the root of that and why am I thinking this way, and then just coming into agreement with truth, with what God says about you, with what the Word says about you, and the truth about you. So, and sometimes we need others to help us with this stuff, but I just encourage all of you, and this is, me speaking out of myself too, doing this on trying to address this on all levels. But it is unfortunate we have to focus so much on the physical. I don't think we have to, but a lot of people need that to be able to get into the other levels, because we really should, the physical should be simple. We should be eating the foods that God gave us, being active, being outside, breathing fresh air, being in nature, being in the sun. Our physical bodies would be healthy, and we could focus on more important things, more so the spiritual and emotional and relationships and being selfless, and so these are all things that we all should, I believe, grow in. So that's some thoughts for you guys. Well, another thing I was going to say is, I was reminded the other day, the most healing thing there is, period, is love. And how easily sometimes we can let something little bring us into a state of bitterness or selfishness or you name it, one of a ton of things. And it's like, that's exactly what the enemy wants us to do. And when you have love in you and love exuding from you, you can't help but be in a good mood and be healthy on all levels. And so I've even heard, and there's some books that I'm going to read, but people actually just treating people's physical symptoms with emotions and having them, for example, pull out a picture of their most loved family member and just focus on that for 30 minutes a day and feeling that love and that, those emotions pour out, that can actually heal. It's said that our thoughts and emotions can alter our DNA. And I believe that to be true. Just like our words, we know how powerful our words are. And I'm sure some of you guys have heard or seen those studies that they've done where they've spoken words over water and then freeze dried it. And then you can actually see the crystals, and how the beauty when you speak love and peace and all these positive things, but you speak anger and hate and all this, and the structure changes to be all weird and crazy looking, and so our words are powerful. What we speak to ourselves, what we speak to others. So make sure to not be speaking negative about yourself or about anybody. And actually, we should be praying for and we should be blessing our enemies, those that do things to harm us. We need to have forgiveness for everybody. So if you have anything that you are harboring unforgiveness, I just, give it to the Lord and have love, and, ask the Lord how to have love. There's some crazy situations that some of you have been through, and, but the Lord can take you through it, and he can help you to forgive those people, to forgive yourself, and to have love for those people. So anyway, some thoughts for you guys as we're on this journey. I love you guys. There, I said it. Love myself. And am loving being on this journey of just, seeking to, seeking the fullness for what the Lord has for us. And so anyway, love you guys. Hope you're enjoying your day. We'll talk to you soon.